Yeah, today is a Monday, and we are grateful for today because of different reasons. And one thing I've learned is always to share what I think. And how I think about it, it's my own business. And what I come to say, generally, is what basically I think about. I've been a counselor. I'm a psychotherapist. So we use psychology and therapy to handle issues. Use psychological theories. We use different types of knowledge to handle different occurrences in human life. Basically, what I've come to learn over the years is that humankind goes through different things in life and they deal with them differently. And in your walk in life, what you're supposed to always ask yourself, are we taking the right path? Are we too hasty on this? What are the pros and cons of the actions we are taking? What are the consequences of the choices we are making? Because along the way, everything we do has consequence. I'm one person who takes a lot of time just to sit down with my nieces and nephews and ask them different random questions, different random things. And we always discuss a lot about anything. Some of my nieces and nephews can call me for hours and will just come from, currently, are you dating? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Is it the right time to do it anyway? So I've come to learn a lot by just sharing what I think, sharing with these people what occurs. And I'm one person who really nurtures different things. Nurture basically relationships because these are things that are key to my heart. And maybe at times I might come out as a bit clingy because I always indulge a lot in asking people what they feel, what they think, even out of my sessions. I just always ask people random questions about life, about how they are going through different things, what they are feeling about different things. And as a counselor, most of the time we deal with mental health issues. One thing that mental health issues has taught me over the years is that anyone can go through mental health struggles. And how you come out of it is the thing that we look on to. Because basically you can be doing well today, your finances can be doing perfectly, and then boom, something hits you. Let's say in a situation that you are having your normal work, you go out of work, walking home, you are hit with a oncoming car, which can cause an accident. And from the accident, you can maybe be hospitalized for some time. This will mean that your source of income might be cut short. Your source of income might be bruised in a way, sorry, for some time. And how are you going to make sure you come out of it? Because even if you have a savings plan, how much do you have to save so that you can always come out of dark seasons? Hmm? Yeah, several things happen in life, and most of the time we have to realize different things happen in life. So, one thing that is common in life is that we get through different struggles. And how do we come out of them? How do we make sure we deal with our normal lives that really burden us? Because in a counseling session, we talk about different things. We talk about what you feel as a client, what you are going through, how do you feel you will come out of the troubles you have currently, how you are going to manage to face your struggles. Hmm? We get to talk about different things. We get to meet different people undergoing different things in their lives. And how are we going to make sure we help them sort out their issues? So at times we get to really dig deep and try and find a center ground on dealing with different things. We have learned along the way that we will have people that will just come and hate on you just because they don't like you, they don't like your voice, they don't like your appearance. But it's normal. Even in our workplaces, we still face these challenges. But we are always embracing everyone. Each and every day, we pray for our friends, we love on them, we love on our enemies. We talk to God about everything that hurts us. We talk to God about things we don't like about our friends, about our family. And in spaces that you are not in good position with your family members. In a position that you are not in touch with your siblings, you're not in touch with your relatives. We always pray that God mends our relationships. Because when we sit down for an holistic counseling session, there's a lot. People go through different struggles in life. People go through struggles that even us as counselors, when you sit with someone to talk, you might even cry more than the patient. And listening to these things also make you build a wall around you. So for me, one thing I've always dedicated my time to, I have everyone have 168 hours a week. And how are we going to divide our hours? The hours we have in a week. We have 168 hours a week. Roughly, some are for sleeping, some are for moving around from work to work, some are for feeding yourself and your family, some are just for lying around. But in the 168 hours, we choose what to do with our time. So for me, I decided after different sessions of counseling in a week, I always choose to also find counseling sessions just to pour out what I've poured in, because I'm not sure if I can really bear some of the sessions I've always had. I'll just share one story. Uh, there's a session we were having. We were sharing a session with a counselor. We were counseling a boy around 12 years old, 11, 12 years old, young man, young boy, still going to school, coming from separated parents. the mother stays in a different town, town A, the father stays in town B with a different woman. And in this case, you find that when the mother stays in town A, the father stays in town B because they are separated. And this boy also have some step siblings in this case. And the step family stays in their home village, town C. So the boy schools around town C. And on holidays, he comes to town B to stay with the father and the other wife. So something that really came up within the sessions is that this boy, when he's on holiday, before he transits to town B to stay with the father, it takes some time to stay in town C in their hometown village with the other family that is still his dad's family, so in the extended home. And one thing that came up in the counseling sessions is that this boy has been molested with the older siblings who stay in the rural home or rural town, town C. And he has been molested severally with the elder siblings, the elder step siblings. And later in the counseling session, we came to realize that this boy is HIV positive at 12 years, which also means the step siblings in town C are also positive. So, in all this mess, we had to call in the father and just ask him, how are we going to handle this? Your 12-year-old has been molested severally with the elder siblings. And now he is also HIV positive, and which means your other children are also HIV positive and they have been involved in incest. And they're molesting each other without your knowledge, without the knowledge of the parents in town C. So you come to realize there is a lot. And the father also was really bothered. The mother of the boy wanted to sue the other siblings that molested the boy, but she stays in town A. So I was looking at it differently because what if this man could have just sorted different things in his life earlier? What if he could have taken time to sort different relationships? Because now he has a woman that gave birth to this boy who lives in town A. He lives in town B with a different family. His other family, first family, lives in town A, the rural town. And now all these children in town C are HIV positive and have practiced incest. And also, now we are talking about they have been molesting each other under their parents' roof. This really always gives me different view of life because how safe are we? How safe are our children? Individually, how safe are we? A counselor shared a story of someone he was counseling. This man had friends over. He got drunk. Yeah, and he got mistreated when he was drunk. How does it feel? How do we deal with these things normally? Hmm? Whenever we are in a position of no control, whenever we are in a position that we can't control the outcome of things, whenever we are not in the right frame of mind and things happen beyond our control, how do we deal with issues that traumatize us normally? Can counseling help in different situations? Can we sit down with someone and talk to them before we take different actions? Can you have time and just send us an email? Can you talk to us at teletherapy counselors? Can you just find time and go to our website and talk to us so that we can help you through the season? Hmm? We like to help, but how do we help when we don't have a way of helping? For some time, we have always given counseling sessions for free, and it overwhelms us most of the time. Because for how long are we going to help people for free? And most of the counselors also need pay. Mhm. We are trying to create mental health awareness, and that's why we offer virtual counseling. Whenever you feel like you want to talk to someone, whenever you feel that you have had much, whenever you feel that you don't have to see the light of the next day, then just reach us on teletherapycounselors.com, www.teletherapycounselors.com, and we'll come through for you whenever we can. Just by talking to you, just by you sharing what you feel, how you feel it, and how you think we can sort it out with you. Come, let's reason together. Come, just engage us. Talk to us. We are also human. We go through different struggles, but we make sure we try and find solutions to the struggles. Mhm. Most of the time, we are caught up in different situations that we didn't initiate. But now that we are part of these struggles, how do we come out of them? Today is just a session that we are talking openly about anything. We are trying to gauge how do we sort out our situations? How do we sort out our struggles? Because at the end of the day, there are things that we need to sort to live normally. Mhm. We need to be very intentional with life. We need to really be intentional with life. Most of the time, nowadays, most people are starting to say they want to live a child-free lifestyle, a life without babies, life without responsibilities. Because you being a kid and you being raised the way you were raised, you have decided you don't want to have a kid to be responsible over. What of the other kids in the society who are like you, who just need someone to step in, just need direction, who just need guidance? Mhm. What of those children who are finding it hard to live each and every day and have contemplated on different things and they don't know how to handle them? What of the children who feel that life is unfair to them? What of those people who feel that life has not treated them right? At the end of the day, we're always told to be kind. Everyone has something that they're struggling with. Everyone has something that they feel they should change. Everyone is going through something. We might not know if they're going left, right, or center, but they're going through something. So always make yourself available to be intentional with people. Mm? Let's be friendly. Even if we can't be friends, let's share the grace. Let's be good people. Let's walk with others the right way. Let's motivate each other. Don't just come somewhere just to talk to someone rudely. Because at the end of the day, color does not really matter. Hmm? We walk through life the same way. When you write mean comments, well, born female, I guess I have husky voice, but it's okay. Let's be kind always. Let's always mind the feelings of each other. Let's not be very quick to judge. Let's not be very quick to throw in demeaning comments to people. Hmm? It takes a lot of courage to face some issues. It takes a lot of courage to deal with different issues. And Everyone's voice is a unique voice. Everyone's voice is like a signature, is like a thumbprint, because everyone sounds differently. In life, we are given different gifts and we are given different things to do in life. So our work is very different. We work differently, we do different things, we love different things. We might even have twin siblings, but they are different. Each step of the way, we just say thank you, because we can breathe, we can have friends, we can network, we can talk, we can share our stories in the socials, we can mingle with people differently. We can always change our narrative. Yeah. Each step of the way, we realize we have things that were normalized, that were not good. And the normalization of different things that have really brought up some awkward things in our lives. We begin to change the narrative. Hmm? Whatever you didn't feel good about, whatever you didn't feel right about, you're always given chances to change. Just a minute. If you need counseling sessions, you can always hit us up on teletherapycounselors.com. So we are a virtual counseling center. We offer online counseling, virtual counseling. One thing that I was talking about earlier is let's always try and be kind. Everyone is going through something, and they always just need a bit of love, maybe a bit of kindness, a bit of positivity in the world, and every other thing will be fine. We don't need a lot in life, but we always need a shoulder to lean on. We really don't need much. We can always walk with people, we can talk with people, we can talk with friends, we can talk with family. And some people even don't have family members. So, how family can you be to a friend, a stranger? Because at the end of the day, we just need someone. Everyone needs someone. Everyone needs someone to support them. Even me, I need someone to support me. I need someone to just tell me you are doing a good job, even if it's not a good job enough. I need someone to tell me keep at it. I need someone to talk to me. I need someone to always tell me keep on, go for it. Thank you for joining in, and we'll do it next time again. We'll talk about different things. We'll get to discuss how life is diverse, how different things takes place in life, what we experience daily on a counseling session. Because in a counseling session, we talk about a lot, and we are always open. We do virtual counseling where we are known as www. We do a lot of counseling sessions. On a normal day, we counsel different people. On a normal day, we talk to different people who just need therapy. And it's a blessing because you see, when I talk to you or when I'm in a session with you, I get to learn a lot by listening and by trying to help you find a solution to the problem. We get to exchange a lot of ideas, we get to exchange our emotions, we get to talk about different things and how to maneuver around the problem. So, yeah, most of the time we talk to people even we have never met. We talk to people who have just come to us to talk to us through the website. And I've said our website for counseling is www.teletherapycounselors.com. I think the next time we'll edit it and leave it on the link or something, or we'll link it somewhere so that whoever wants to reach us can reach us. We get to interact a lot with different people. Personally, I have days, several days in a week that is just dedicated for counseling. The sessions that we just talk to people, the sessions we just come, and you have like more than 8 people just waiting for you to talk to them that day about their problems, about how we're going to do it, just offering support. Because in most cases, you can have family, but you don't feel you are ready to talk to them, or you are ready to share with them different things in your life. So you decide to go for counseling. And one thing I really like with counseling is private. The ethics and regulations of counseling or therapy, talk therapy, or therapy sessions is it's private, it's confidential, and nothing has to be discussed out of the counseling session. No names have to be mentioned, no information can be shared. Wherever the patient is, you don't have to talk about them. You don't have to quote their names. So, yeah, from where I've come from, I've really been privileged to have sessions with different people that I can just say are of good standing in the society, are seen as people of high value, are considered to be very great people in the society. But at the end of the day, I can't just mention so and so, so and so. No. They are given the liberty to take a legal action. But who wants to face legal actions? Who wants to be in a position that they feel they even violated their client by talking about their secret lives? So we are just allowed to use example and replace the actual names, not to quote their names, not to quote them in any way. Mhm.